Hey, what's going on? Rich Lucas, Marketing Hooligan Podcast. Thank you very much for tuning in to episode 4 of the Marketing Hooligan Podcast. You can catch us up on LinkedIn, on Social Media Supremacy Marketing Talk, on Facebook, and all over the place. Anyway, right, I want to get into this one. We've been doing a bit of training. I want to talk a little bit more about something that happened today. I got a call. I got a call from a company called Groupon. Groupon, you probably heard of it. It's the bulk buying discount site. There's Groupon, Voucher, what was the other one? Living Social. And basically what they do is they phone up local businesses, they phone up local individuals, freelancers for example, and they offer to do a deal on the site. Okay, so what happens is you would run your product or your service at a grossly discounted rate. Okay, so for example, I know friends that have done it before. So for example, that this service could be worth £99 a month. They would do it for £19 a month, and half of that would go to the group buying site. Okay, so they'd only get half of it. Now, this used to work quite well when it first came out. I mean, I must admit, when it came out, I was quite curious. So I actually run a deal for my boot camp, and it worked. It worked really well. I got loads and loads of people in. Loads of people like signed up to my list on my email list. Lots of people forged an interest in my boot camp. Literally, I filled the room out. We couldn't fit anyone else in. And yeah, and first of all, I thought, wow, I'm never going to do any other kind of marketing again. This is brilliant. Obviously, they weren't paying very much, but I do sort of trial weeks and all that, so it probably isn't that much different. Here's the thing, though. Okay, they bought their little deal on Groupon, or I think it was Living Social I did with it at that time. And yeah, Living Social, Groupon, good companies. They got all these people in there. But these people were, how do I put it? Not all of them. Quite a few of them, though, well, let's say price focused. That's me being polite. Me being myself is freeloaders and cheapskates. They were not the sort of person I would work with. They were asking about deals. They wanted discounts off me. They saying, "Oh well, how about if I come?" I mean, the thing is, my programs, they are what they are. You turn up when I tell you to turn up, because that's what's going to get you results. And they were saying, "Oh well, what if I don't want to do the diet? How much can I have it for then? What about if I only need to do X, Y, Z?" And I was like, no, fuck off, get out of my boot camp. Okay, this is not going to work out. We're not a good fit for each other. Okay, so yes, these doing a Groupon deal, doing a Living Social deal may seem really beneficial, and think, yeah, I can get lots of people in. But ask yourself, are they the right kind of people for your business? Are they the sort of people that you want to be working with long term? Okay, anyone that is going to come to you over price will leave you overpriced. Trust me, okay? Every time I've discounted anything I've ever done, it's always backfired on me. People have either gone sick or gone ill or said, "Oh, can I get my money back? Can I do that?" Yeah, it's not how we want to run our businesses, okay? It's the way that you run a successful business and a sustainable business is to have a client base that love what you do, that value you, and compensate you for what you do for them. Okay, that's how we get a good business. We don't sell things on price. I've got a good friend. She runs a successful salon. When she was starting out, she did a deal. She did a Living Social deal or a Groupon deal. I can't remember which one. And literally the clientele she got, some of them didn't show up for her appointments, so she'd bought all the colours, blocked out the time, 4 hours. And they didn't show up. Some of them showed up late and threw the entire scheduling off. Some put in complaints. Yeah. So, I don't want to be judgmental. I don't want to be rude, because, I'm not saying everyone who buys on these sites are freeloaders or anything like that. This is just what I found, and this is what my friends have found, and this is what my clients have found. So if you can learn something from this and take it away, then great. Okay. What I would say is with your Groupons and your Living Socials is leave them well alone, okay? Don't position yourself on price. Position yourself on service and quality of cover, okay? And the way that you're going to do this is as we've talked about before, making sure that you've really got your client profile name nailed down. You've got your USP nailed down. Okay. Once you've got those two things, you can start to really look at how you can market your business properly, and not through one of these mass buying sites. Okay. Because at the end of the day, like I say, if they come to you for price, they will leave you for price. Okay. And for the sake of your business, your sanity, you're going to get less headaches, less stress. Don't position yourself on price. Trust me. You may think it's you're doing people a favor, but you really aren't, and you're not going to be doing yourself a favor either. While I'm on the subject of this, I wasn't going to say this, but I'm going to say this. Don't do anything for free either. It's very tempting, right? Particularly if you're in the service industry. If you're doing massages, if you're doing personal training, if you're doing hypnotherapy, if you're doing counseling as well, for example, it's very tempting to provide your service for free. If you see someone that really needs it, you think, oh, I'll give them a free session. It won't be an issue. I'll give them a free session because I want to help them, and that's commendable. But it very rarely results in anything good. I would, as a rule, from here on in, don't do anything for free. You can do it for no money exchanged, but don't do it for free. Okay? Listen to what I said there. Read between the lines. You can do it for no money exchange, but don't do anything for free. There is a way that you can get them to do things for you without giving you money. Okay? Now, we're going to cover this. This is a really important one. Okay? We're going to cover this in the next podcast. Okay? It's a really interesting way that you can launch or relaunch a business for little to no money whatsoever in about 30 days, and you can create a massive online buzz and position yourself as a local expert. Okay? So what I'm going to say to you right now is forget about your Groupons, your Living Social, and your vouchers. Okay? Don't be tempted to sell yourself out down that route. Okay? That's not the way forward. So that's one that I want to talk about. The other, because I got a call from these guys a couple of weeks ago, and they are a directory. I can't remember the name. I don't want to say the wrong name, so I'm not going to out them on this. But you get people call you up every now and again, and they'll say something like, "Are you in a position to take on more clients?" Great line, brilliant sales line. Oh yeah, I'm in a position, because you think it's a customer. It's obviously not a customer. Okay, and what they'll then do is they'll say, we can get you the top of Facebook, or we can get you on the top of Google. We can get you X amount of exposure, millions of visitors a month to our directory. Okay, never, ever, ever, ever pay for a directory listing. Okay, why? You're one in a list. Okay, and it's advertising. Advertising is the least effective marketing method in the world. Works for Coca-Cola because they can chuck loads of money at it. You haven't got an unlimited budget, I wouldn't have thought, nor have I. So we need to be a little bit more creative. So don't be paying for directory listings. Okay, don't be paying for Groupon or anything like that. Okay, keep away from that side of things. But they'll phone you up, and they can really draw you in. But at the end of the day, being top of Google, being top of Facebook, or having your ads on Facebook, being top of a directory listing with a big premium thing on there, it may be nice, but it's a very small facet. Okay, at the end of the day, okay, if your business is rubbish, it doesn't matter how good marketing and what directories you're on top of. Okay, I know people with very successful businesses that don't even have a website or don't even have an online presence. Okay, you don't need it. Okay, so don't get sucked into those sorts of calls. Concentrate on what works, cut through the nonsense, cut through the crap, and focus on what's going to really promote your business. Okay, we've covered two aspects of it in previous episodes. Okay, if you haven't seen them, go back and have a look at them. Okay, developing your customer profile and developing your USP. Once we've got those sorts of things, any shiny new object, any silver bullet that some idiot is trying to sell you, okay, put the phone down, delete the email, get back on track, okay, and keep focused on what really matters, okay. So next podcast, man, log in, okay, listen to this shit. It's going to be good. I use this to absolutely explode my business, okay. I've got other people on it, and it forms the basis of the Offline Dominator series, which is an online program that I sell. If you want to buy it, it's probably on the side. And it guides you how to do it step by step. Okay? But having said that, next one I'm going to be getting into this again. Okay, on the next episode, we're going to be talking about how we can really pump up our business. Now we know what we know. Okay, so if you like what you hear, please share it on social media, share it with email, share it with your nan if you can. That would be great. You can also join us on LinkedIn if you go to Social Media Marketing Talk, and on Facebook, Internet and Social Media Marketing for Small Businesses. Okay, any questions, please drop me an email. Anything you want me to cover on this podcast, drop me an email, rich@socialmediasupremacy.com. I'm going to see you in the next podcast, and I'm really looking forward to it. You have a fantastic day, and I wish you and your business and your family and your mates all the best. Catch you soon. Bye bye.